And as that much-needed aid makes its way into Gaza, organizations around the world are also rushing in to help, including Chicago area nonprofit MedGlobal.
The humanitarian organization provides medical aid to vulnerable populations across the globe, including Gaza. And joining us now is MedGlobal President Dr. Zaher Sahloul. We really appreciate you being with us this morning, and we understand that MedGlobal has a team of 5 doctors in Gaza. Can you tell us a bit more of what they're doing, the support they are, providing there?
Thank you for having me, Dana. We've been in Gaza since 2018, like many other disaster regions. Actually, we had a team of 20 doctors, local doctors and nurses, quite diverse. We had Christians, we had Jews, we had Muslims, we had Hindu. We have shared values, which is improving access to healthcare in disaster regions. So we work in countries like Ukraine and Syria and Sudan and Colombia and Gaza. And our team right now is busy providing support, medical supplies, medical medications to hospitals. Our doctors are busy, of course, providing care to the patients who are coming to the hospitals. It's quite catastrophic over there because of the limited resources, because of the blockade, and because of the war. So in every hospital in Gaza, you have influx of large number of injured patients, and doctors don't have the means to treat them. Even they're running out of electricity because electricity dependent on diesel fuel that operates the generators in the hospital. That means patients on ventilators in the ICU, operating rooms cannot function without electricity. Incubators cannot function without electricity. Elevators, everything in the hospital cannot function without electricity.
Right.
Doctors are doing surgeries without anesthesia.
I know that of the aid that was arriving, fuel has not been delivered to Gaza. I spoke with one of your board members, actually, a little over a week ago, who said that you were hoping to send more doctors into Gaza. Is that still in the works or no?
We have a long list of volunteer doctors and nurses who wanted to go to Gaza when the situation permits. Right now, it's impossible. But at one point, we will be happy to send doctors based on the priorities of the local community. Our current team is local Palestinian doctors and nurses who are helping their communities.
Dr. Sahloul, I like the point you made. This is not a political or religious mission. You guys are strictly humanitarian and trying to come to aid to those in need. We have seen some supplies arrive through Egypt, through that Rafah crossing there, coming into Gaza. The fuel is still in much need, but food, medicine, water, as those people continue to struggle. As far as your team on the ground, have they encountered any challenges getting some of that much needed aid?
It's a war situation, so it's quite challenging, Ryan. And you're sure about our humanitarian mission. This is a unifying mission that anyone who cares about humanity, about lives, about innocent lives lost, and 1/3 of the victims in Gaza are children who have nothing to do with what happened in Israel, should help. The situation is very challenging, not only because lack of fuel that is necessary to operate hospitals and also transport patients from place to place, but because of the bombing. Some of our doctors lost their family members because of the bombing. 2 of them lost their houses because of the bombing. And, you know, I saw a doctor crying yesterday because he lost his child because of the bombing. So the situation is quite challenging. You're a doctor, you're a nurse, you're trying to help your community. You have very limited resources. You have shortage of water, you have shortage of food. There's no electricity, and there are bombs everywhere. That is affecting your family. So you can imagine the stress on everyone in Gaza, especially doctors and nurses.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. We know you're looking to raise $1 million to support those efforts. You've raised more than $500,000 so far. So tell us a bit more about how that money will be used.
Actually, it's been used, and people, ask, how can you get money into Gaza? We cannot get money into Gaza right now. It's a war situation. So what we're doing, that we are procuring or purchasing medical supplies, food and water from inside Gaza, from the suppliers, on credit. And we already did that with more than $600,000 that we pledged. And we are distributing that because every minute is necessary to save lives. So we're not waiting for people to donate or to send the money. We're already doing that. When that situation permits, then we can transfer the money. But $1 million is actually a drop in the ocean of what is needed in Gaza. Many other organizations are doing the same. And I hope that people are generous. And they have been very generous with us, not only in Gaza, in Ukraine, in Syria, and after the earthquake, in many other places. Chicago is a generous community for humanitarian work.
Well, we're glad to hear that. Dr. Zaher Sahloul, president of MedGlobal, thank you so much for joining us this morning.